Week 37, Day 5, Morning Nourishment. Revelation 7:9. I saw, and behold, there was a great multitude which no one could number, out of every nation and all tribes and peoples and tongues, standing before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed in white robes and palm branches in their hands. 7:15. Because of this, they are before the throne of God and serve him day and night in his temple, and he who sits upon the throne will tabernacle over them. In Revelation 7:9 through 17, we see the testimony of Jesus as the great multitude. According to the record of chapter 7, this great multitude is the whole body of God's redeemed ones, having been redeemed out of every nation and all tribes and peoples and tongues. All of them have passed through tribulation. This indicates that at no time nor at any place is there a church that has not passed through tribulation. The world always persecutes the churches. Wherever the church is, there will always be a certain amount of persecution. That the whole body of the redeemed ones will pass through tribulation is indicated by Revelation 7:14, which says, "These are those who come out of the great tribulation." This great multitude has come out of tribulation in a victorious way, for they all hold palm branches, which signify their victory over tribulation. Eventually, in eternity, they will be overshadowed by God as the tabernacle. This is the destiny of God's redeemed ones. How wonderful! Furthermore, they will also be shepherded by the Lamb at the springs of waters of life for eternity. Today's reading. The great multitude in Revelation 7:9 through 17 consists of the redeemed ones from the nations throughout all generations, who are innumerable and who constitute the church. Their standing before the throne indicates that they have been raptured to the heavens, to the presence of God. Thus, the record in these verses describes in a general way the scene from the time of the rapture of the believers to their enjoyment in eternity. Verse 14 says, "These are those who come out of the great tribulation." The great tribulation here is tribulation in a general sense. All of God's redeemed people have passed through certain tribulations, sufferings, persecutions, and afflictions. No Christian can avoid these things. In our spirit, we Christians are a people of enjoyment, but on the physical side, we are a suffering people. However, one day we shall come triumphantly out of the great tribulation and stand before the Lamb. The palm branches in the hands of the saints signify their victory over tribulation, which they have undergone for the Lord's sake, and they are also a sign of satisfaction gained through being watered. In eternity, the one who sits on the throne will tabernacle over them, overshadowing them with himself as the one who is embodied in Christ. Moreover, they will not hunger or thirst any more, for the Lamb who is in the midst of the throne will shepherd them and guide them to springs of waters of life. Our service in time is to prepare us for eternity. Time is like a school. It is a place where we receive spiritual training and education. Our spiritual training and education in time will make us useful to God in eternity. According to Matthew 25, when the Lord comes back, he will say to the faithful slaves, You were faithful over a few things, I will set you over many things. If we learn our lesson well, the Lord will entrust us with greater works when He comes back. Today is the time for us to learn. Our proper service does not begin until the Lord comes back. Revelation 22 tells us that we will serve God in eternity. God places us among His children today in order for us to serve together with all of them. I say again, our service in time today is a preparation for our service in eternity.